What?
Welcome back, everyone. Episode 4. This is blowing my mind. I can't believe we're here already. I would not have done this episode so quickly if it wasn't for the crazy response we're getting from all of you and all of your comments. And keep them coming. I mean, we love them. Like, keep them coming. I can't get enough of them. But I know that from my heart, and this is where I always speak from, is from my heart, is I just love all of you. And I know you are wanting to know, like, what the heck happened in episode 1, 2, and 3 to get us to this point? And I have no idea. None up in here. Totally blank. But one idea is that we're wanting to get outside in 2020. And we all know that we need to get outside. And the best thing to do right now is to stay home, hunker down. But we're going to prep. It's all about focus. We're going to prep about being in the now and what we can do for when we're ready to set our sails out there in the world and be amongst the public. We don't want to be embarrassed when we do that. So that's what this is all about right here today. How to do your makeup, how to actually look like a human being when you're out there in society again. So we're going to pick up where we left off because so many of you were asking, like, Anna, please tell me, how do I do my eyeshadow? You haven't even touched your eyes. I mean, you've done a little bit of highlighter and that was kind of sketchy. But now I want to like really dig into how to do the eyeshadow tonight. That's where it's going to be. So we're going to go into it right now. We're not, without skipping a beat. We're going to bypass. I mean, this is where we could start typically, but with all the lipsticks right here up in front, but we're not going to do that. We can, yes, do some eyebrows. That is all about the eyes. The eyebrows are the windows to the eyes, but we're gonna do that in a little bit because we're gonna gently caress my favorite palette and all the lipsticks. And we're gonna like come up to where we can get with my favorite palette and my second favorite palette, because that's kind of where the beginning is. The beginning is with number 2 always. Is you start at number 2 and you work up to number 1. This particular palette is kind of all about the windows to the face. It is all about something that I don't know if we're all ready for. So, if I just grab that particular this blush brush, you know they say that the cheeks are the windows to your face. Then we're gonna get some illuminizer. We're gonna go up a little bit. We're gonna go up in the palette to the and over to the sweet pink. Yes, we're in the sweet pink, and that's where we get the best for the on the apples of the cheeks. And the other side, we're gonna do the other side so they're balanced and everything's great. And then we did it. We did it! We're good with the cheeks. Oh my God. And then we're going to get the eyeshadow brush, which is the first one right there. That's the one. This is where you don't want to miss anything. And so we're going to go up to my favorite palette, up towards where the palette... We're going to go... I just love teasing you guys when we're like, the gold is gorgeous, right? Like this palette, like let alone are the natural colors just like, oh my God, but like the palette is amazing. You can't do without enough of this inner light. You just put the inner light exactly on the inner thing right there and the inner thing right there, and then put it down. And then you then you pick that brush up again because you don't give up that easily, ever. Look at my fancy brush work. And then we're going to get some eyeshadow up in this biz because that's what you guys want to know about. We're going to lean forward and we're going to always lean forward. You lean in, you lean forward. You're going to get there. We're going to get some of that sweet pink again because we love it blended in with anything. But then we're going to move up towards where all of the up another like 3 levels. And we're going to get, so many gorgeous eyeshadows. Yes, we're going to get the Honey Pot and we're going to get that right on my eye. Like right on my eyelid. Yeah, we're just going to hold it right there. And we're just going to like dig that Honey Pot into that eyeball. And then we're going to do the next thing. We're going to get a little bit more of that Honey Pot or we're going to probably go back in for something. We're going to probably get another color actually on the brush. We're going to lean forward. We're going to get into the Secret Lovers and the girly color. Ooh, this is going to be crazy. So we're going to just gently dab, 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 sweep. And we do it. Okay. And then that's kind of all you need. This is amazing. We're going to do eyebrows now. Like I was saying earlier, you know how like the cheeks are the windows to your face? The eyebrows are the windows to your eyes. The shade coverings to your eyeballs. So we're going to go right in front of us, like directly right in front of us, right past the lipsticks. You know how much we love the lipsticks. Oh my goodness. But there is a lip liner I'd love to tell you about you know, in the next season. But right past the lipsticks, if you go forward on the way, right there, there's a little brush, a little thin little brush, right, a thin little eyebrow. But you know what? Whatever I find is going to be a gem for you guys. That little tub, these two things are going to change your life. This is going to transform 2020 more than anything, more than getting outside, more whatever. Like if you want some eyebrows are going to change your world. So we're going to put one of the things down. We're going to choose one or the other. And it's hard to choose because one needs a brush to put it on, an applicator brush. The other doesn't. But we're going to, the one we're going to choose is the one that deserves the brush. So we're going to pick up a brush that is right next to, not the blush brush, because we've done that already, not falling for that. Not the lipsticks. It's going to be right up adjacent to the palette of my dreams, my most treasured palette. It's adjacent to the bottom portion of it. Like if before I was to pick it up, it's like right. I may have had a little bit of wine tonight, guys. I'm not saying, like, I'm not going to lie. So we're just going to go with my lip liner. We're going to set down the tub of things, and we're going to go with my lip liner because a good lip liner is kind of like a microphone. And I can sing, and I'm gonna like sing you a love song like you haven't heard before. It's weird. That's good in my mouth because I love putting microphones in my mouth. But you know what I love more than putting microphones in my mouth is putting this particular eyeliner down. I love putting the eyeliner down. You know what I did with it last time? That's the one exactly same exact spot. So I'm going to take that particular thing, and there's a brush exactly like if I was, put your finger, that's it! I got it! Oh my goodness! That's the side we're going to show you later, but the other side, that has the little brush, we're going to dab that in there, inside the pot, and this is where dreams are made. We've got plenty. Oh my God. We're gonna just like hold the hand steady, and then this is just where you just zen out and just feel the flow. You feel the window to your eyes being created, and you want to fill it in a little bit. Fill it in, and then you flip the brush to the little mascara side, and that's where you comb it out. Oh, good. This is good. I mean, so it kind of just blends everything together. And then you want to do the other one because you don't want to look like a crazy person any more so than you would normally going outside again in 2020. So you could pick that eyeliner or that lip liner up, but you want that brush. You want that same exact one again. And this is the one. You found it. And you found it, and you found the right station to teach you how to go back out in public again. So we're gonna flip that brush around, and then we're gonna dip it in there, and then we're gonna get a lot of that stuff on there. We're gonna hold it still, and then we're gonna you just draw it, and you want to trace the outer, and you want to trace the inner. It's really, really important for them to be even. Because if they're not even, then you look like this is even. You need to be like this. If they're not even, then you look like you're always like, what is it? And like, what's going on? And like, no, we know. We are like, we've been meditating these whole last 40 days. We know what's up. Our mindset is strong. This is the new me, and I'm representing it to the world for the first time in 2020 since COVID-19. And so this is where it's happening. So we got our eyebrows, we got our eyeshadow, and I think we're like a boom. And the next thing we're going to do, episode 5, guys, guess what it's going to be? It's been in many of your comments. You guys have been asking me left and right, what would you do for a night out on the town with Tim? Like, you guys are like finally going out there. It's 2020. It is past COVID-19. You're going on your first date night, first restaurant. What are you gonna do with your makeup, Anna? And I'm like, perfect episode number 5. We're gonna do it, guys. So join me next time. We're gonna do this. I don't know if we're gonna do this in like 30 seconds. I don't know if we're gonna do this like 5 weeks from now. I don't know. But it's just we're gonna go with the flow like we always do. And you guys do what you need to do. Adios, amigos. Love y'alls. And we'll see ya. Peace out next time.
Okay, we have to watch this.